There's a lot going on in the world today. Powerful energies continue to sweep the planet and bring to the surface things that may have been long hidden, so that you have an opportunity to decide whether you want to hold on to the beliefs that are coming up for review, or whether you feel that it's time to release these things. However, when we are in intense periods of change such as this, you may begin to feel afraid, worried, or anxious. So today, we are going to take a look at how you can learn to feel safe. Welcome, everyone. It's Marcia Martin, the Heart Healer, and here with me today is Archangel Michael. And it's so important. I know that he is familiar with you because he's a well-known archangel, but it's so important that you really understand all that you have when you realize that the energetic realm is always there to help you. So let's take a deep look at Archangel Michael today. First of all, his name means he who is like God. So when you call on Archangel Michael, you are getting sort of a mini version of God, a little bit more accessible, because sometimes when we are interacting with the energy of God, it may feel so all-encompassing that it's overwhelming. So when we call on the angels and the saints and the ascended masters, we're getting a little bit more precise form of that same energy. Now, as we know, God doesn't have an ego. God is not picking and choosing favorites. God is merely pouring out unconditional love in a steady, unceasing flow. But it's up to you to get in alignment with that energy so that you can not only receive it, but take advantage of all that it offers to you. And this is where the archangels and the ascended masters, the different energies in the energetic realm can help us. So Archangel Michael is considered to be the greatest of all angels, and he is the angel of protection. So while we are in these intense energetic periods, if you are finding that you are feeling a little anxious, call on Archangel Michael. He is the perfect manifestation of God's mercy. Now, he has a chief function. Just like all of the angels, everybody's got a job. Everybody has something that they do well, that they are supposed to help us with. Because remember, when God does something, they don't forget or feel like you're not worthy or feel like, they don't deserve that today. They make sure that everything is in perfect harmony and balance, so that what will be provided is for the greatest good of all. So Archangel Michael's chief function is to rid the earth and its inhabitants of all lower energies and byproducts of fear. So when you tell yourself, I'm worried, I'm anxious, I'm concerned, I don't understand, and that makes me afraid. These are all ways in which you have allowed your energy to go from a high place of love, joy, and peace, where you're feeling secure and you're in alignment, to a low place where you become vulnerable to the trickery that may be engaged in by energies that are not in alignment with God. So always, if you are feeling that you are not quite holding it together, call on Archangel Michael for support. He's going to lead the way forward, help you with courage, heroic deeds, and bravery. He is here to inspire those of us who are early awakeners, those light workers in the world who are committed to carrying love forward, to keep going, to not give up, and to look at everything that's right instead of everything that may be in flux. Archangel Michael carries the sword of truth, and it has one function. It is to cut away, to dissolve the bonds of negativity and fear. It also helps when we are feeling lost. To know that Archangel Michael is leading the way with this powerful sword of light, it makes us feel more secure. And when we feel more secure, we are automatically open to God's direction and guidance because we're more in alignment. And then we are able to truly receive what's been there all along, and that is that feeling of love and protection. So it's very important not to spend time in the darkness of fear, but to step immediately back in to the place of alignment, which can only be found if you are holding the vibration of love, joy, and peace. So call upon Archangel Michael quickly. Don't sit and stew in your feelings of ill ease. Michael's presence is one of love, and when he is near you, expect to feel this divine love. Don't walk around saying, "I hope so." Instead, get into your heart space and move forward with the understanding, I know so. I am certain that I am loved by God. I am certain that things are working out for my highest good. I am certain that I am safe and loved. And if you are having trouble getting there, call on Archangel Michael. He will help you cross the bridge from fear and trepidation to love and security. Another wonderful characteristic about Archangel Michael is he's incredibly enthusiastic, and he brings with him a feeling of energy. He will help you feel energized and capable. So when you call on Archangel Michael, you're invoking protection, yes, but also the feeling of safety. So it's almost as though you have called in the most gigantic being of love that you can find that will stand between you and any darkness, no matter what form it may have taken. And that is going to make you feel very, very safe. So Archangel Michael is the right one to call on when you're feeling that kind of, I don't know if I can keep going. He will give you the courage to pursue your dreams. Your dreams are important. They were given to you for a reason. So please don't let go of them because you don't know how to achieve them. Instead, call on angelic support. Michael is God's messenger of love, hope, peace, joy, wisdom, and grace. His greatest desire is to help you succeed, to manifest your dreams, and to overcome your resistance. Remember that when more of us are succeeding, all of us are winning. So the energetic realm is committed to your success. Not because you're better than your neighbor. Not because it's your turn, because they've already had a turn. But because when more of us are succeeding, all of us are winning. because the greatest good serves all. So now let's take a look at what Archangel Michael wants to share with us about stepping out of fear. And he begins. My dearest children, there is indeed a killer loose among you. However, it is not a person, a disease, or a bomb. The killer who lurks unseen is fear. This menace that has been hiding in the shadows since the world's inception has held each one of you in a stranglehold for far too long. For centuries now, you have been controlled by this demon, and it has devoured everything in its path. The love you feel for each other and for your children has been tinged by the fear of what if. And it was this insidious beast that caused one man to enslave another, abuse another, steal, cheat, and maim another. Yet I, Archangel Michael, am here with you today to make a declaration of righteousness. The time for evil fed by hatred to run rampant in the world is over. I am here to tell you that you have nothing to fear. There is not, you have nothing to fear. There is nothing, I'm sorry, I've made a mistake here. I'm trying to hear what they are telling me. There is nothing else to consider. There is only love that is washing through the land. I ask that you take your eyes off of what is not, away from what if disaster strikes, and place it on the only truth that will ever set you free. I am safe and loved. Every single one of you is under God's good care, and I, Archangel Michael, as God's messenger of truth, tell you now that none of you can perish. The physical body can fall away. The mental faculties can grow dim. But absolutely no harm can befall the being that is you. Take off the shackles fear has placed around you and learn how to walk free. Stop looking around every corner for disaster and begin believing in the goodness that is God and the love and protection that is granted every being, regardless of their position in the world. Step up and into my welcoming embrace and feel the power of my protection. Let go of your misguided attempt to protect yourself and your loved ones. Cease to see the world through the eyes of fear. Take a deep breath now and stand aside as I, Archangel Michael, sweep into your energetic space and dissolve all of the entanglements that fear has brought to your doorstep. Step off the battlefield, away from what's wrong and all that needs to be fixed, and step instead into the arena of peace, where truth and victory can be found. Please stop allowing the events of the world, the fear-filled drama, to control your mind and to dictate to your heart what you should feel. Instead of being afraid, instead of feeling like you're not capable, remember to call on the energetic realm. You don't need a special formula. You don't need a special prayer or invocation. If you have one that speaks to your heart, then by all means use it. But please understand that a simple cry like, "Please help me," will get the job done just as efficiently as a 3-page long prayer where you continue talking about what it is that you need help with. You are so very loved that God's deepest desire is to demonstrate to you that you are loved and to make you feel safe within the world in which you are living. But in order to do this, you must take your eyes off of what's wrong and put them onto the heaven that exists here in this life when you start looking at everything that's right. Get excited about what's going well. Get delighted by the beauty and the bounty of the earth. Be grateful for every breath you take, all of the food that you're able to ingest, and all of the things that you do throughout your day that are possible because you live in a physical body. But don't get confused and believe that if the physical body somehow is no longer capable, that it means it's the end of you. It's only the beginning. Learn to understand that you are so much more, that you are here with a purpose, that you are a significant being of power, and that you and your talents are needed by the world. But understand that your fullness is so much more than what can be contained in the physical body. So get used to reaching up and out, to interacting with the energetic realm and allowing them to assist you in every way so that you are able to be your most magnificent in every moment. Your love is needed now. So thank you everyone for sharing this time with me. And I am so grateful to all of you who have subscribed, who are sharing and liking and commenting. Please feel free to share this video with absolutely anyone you feel would benefit. I want everyone to know that truly they are safe and loved. Now, as always, I invite you to join me on my website, Marcia Martin, thehearthealer.com. That's Marcia spelled M-A-R-C-I-A, or mmhearthealer.com. On that website, you're going to find a way to dive deep into your spiritual journey. There are free resources in abundance, but there is also an opportunity to join the community if you feel like you need support, but your budget is limited and you want or you are capable of doing a lot of self-study. This was not interacting with me. This is just self-study, and it's priced accordingly. However, if you feel you need individual attention, you're unable to overcome your trauma, your limiting beliefs, or whatever abuse may have occurred in your life, then I want you to consider working with me personally. You'll find a link under the coaching tab to sign up to work with me personally. But if you feel that you can accomplish all that you need by joining our community, that's on the community tab. And right now, the only tab that is active is the Angel tab, and that's $7.77 a month. So if you're ready to take the next step and you want to just put your toe in the water, you can do it all for less than $8 a month and receive a bounty of information and angelic support. So thank you so much, everyone. I am sending you all of my love and my deepest gratitude.